challenge is that when I hung up the uniform after 10 years, I was so burned out on life and death, I did not want to become a paramedic or work in an emergency room. So I had to reinvent myself. Now, I know there's a lot of veterans in this room, and we all know that we don't have a problem about tripping over all the bags of cash that we made when we served. And so you end up in a place where you're working a menial job with no purpose. And you reflect on that, if I could have just come home in a bag, my family would not be suffering.
The advent of the all-volunteer Army, the percentage of population with direct contact with those who have served has decreased, increasing the disconnect between the civilian and the military communities. Add to that the tendency for those who've served not to talk about their service adds to this trend.
There absolutely is little exchange of information between civilians and veterans about treatment options and prevention. So as I mentioned, and I will continue to mention it as we go, one of our primary focus points at AFSP is education, because if people don't have the information, they don't know what to do when a crisis occurs. They don't know how they can support someone.
So my name is Emily Edwards. I'm a clinical research psychologist with the VISN II MIREC department, which is essentially, if you could imagine the VA having an internal think tank when it comes to mental health research, is the MIREC. So my work focuses specifically on suicide prevention for veterans in high-risk subpopulations within the larger veteran population. Okay, so I work a lot with veterans who are involved with the legal system, veterans who are experiencing homelessness, and veterans who are having a tough time during that military to civilian discharge.
Big pieces that we're trying to tackle, in my mind, and this is transcending matters that involve housing, transcending matters that involve healthcare, that involve financial security, that involve incarceration, a lot of other things you guys have spoken about today. Employment was discussed. And for folks who've heard me say I'm a broken record, there are three big challenges to the veteran community to me. Number one, not enough of our people self-identify. Once again, not enough of our veterans self-identify. Say the numbers, it's 34.3% nationwide, drops down to 29.8% in New York State, drops down to 24.1% in New York City. All this talking that's been going on today, think to yourself, we're doing all this, and at most, we're helping a third of the people. And so for me, as far as something where we try to be involved in a very unique way, is how do we help our veterans self-identify so we can have more people? And that's just a precedent for these very conversations being had right now.
There is a serious lack of education and awareness because the VA and any other agency can have all the programs to fit every need. But if that individual doesn't know it, it's useless.